There's more ways to make your money on TikTok than just the Creator Awards program and TikTok Shop affiliate program. In this video, I'm going to showcase how you can leverage one of the most powerful social media apps out right now to make a lot of money online. This is the TikTok business account formula with TikTok ads. So who needs this type of video? If you are a dropshipper or an e-commerce, this is perfect for you. So you can start selling your products through TikTok. If you're an influencer or content creator, this is perfect for you as well. So you can start to build out an audience and monetize yourself. If you've got a website you want to redirect people to, equally, TikTok is great for that. If you've got info products or you know someone that's got info products like ebooks, courses, communities, anything along those lines, great as well, because then you can start to leverage TikTok to get people onto your site or for someone else if you're running an agency, and also if you're in lead generation as well. Say you want to get more clicks for a website or for your agency to get other people's clicks, that is exactly what you need to do as well. So what I'm trying to say is that a TikTok business account is not just for a business, it's for a lot of different people. If you're looking to make any sort of money online, and not necessarily just through the Creator Awards program or the TikTok shop, you can still use TikTok to make that money, especially if you push people in the right direction. Because what you are doing simply is getting an audience through TikTok and bringing them to your site. But why TikTok in particular? Well, I'm showing a couple diagrams on screen with me, a couple of visual representations of how big TikTok is. TikTok has 1 billion active monthly users as of May 2024. 1 billion. That is a lot of people. A lot of people. Not just that. Amongst US adults, TikTok is the most used social media app, beating out YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. People use TikTok the most. It's one of the biggest growing social media sites alongside that. And of that 1 billion active monthly users, 170 million active users are from the United States. And the United States is one of the biggest markets out there. If you can tap into the United States market, you can make a lot of money as well. So let's get into how you can start launching your TikTok business account. So if you follow the link in the description and in the pinned comment, that'll take you directly to this page where you can sign up and start TikTok for business. And like I said before, you don't even need a business to do this. You can do this as an individual. You just need an email address, set up a password, and of course you can set up with a TikTok account if you've already got one as well. Then you'll be brought to this page where you can start your campaigns. Campaigns are basically just TikTok ads. It's their way of putting it, right? And they've broken it down into 3 categories. So first you've got awareness, and this is reach. This is basically you pay depending on how many impressions your ad gets. So if it sends it out and 2,000 people see it as an impression, you pay per 1,000 views. Then you've got consideration. So this actually means you pay depending on how many people take an action from the video. It can be traffic, driving to different websites alongside that. It can be video views. So you actually pay based on how many people watch at least 6 seconds of the video, because that is what qualifies as a proper view. Not just clicking on it and swiping off, which would be an impression. Who watches minimum 6 seconds, and then community interaction. If people follow you afterwards, for example. That would be really good if you're looking to grow your own TikTok page. I would definitely go down the community interaction route. Then you've got the conversion side as well. This now measures how well the actual ad does depending on its end result. How many people actually go and download the app. How many people actually go on the website through lead generation or website conversions, and how many products get sold. So there's 3 different categories you can go down. I would avoid the first one personally for impressions, unless you just want to hit and hope and see who you hit. Consideration is different because then it actually measures deeper statistics. For example, reach is CPM, cost per milli, cost per 1,000 views, how many people see your actual video. Then video views is CPV, cost per view. So actually you pay an amount depending on how many actual video views you get, rather than just who sees the ad overall. And you can go deeper and deeper and deeper. Obviously, it'll be dependent on which business model you want to get into. For example, if you're selling on Shopify, you want to probably go down the website conversions or the product sales route. If you're in lead gen, you'll want to go down that route. If you're developing an app or a software as a service, you might want to go down app promotion. So it all depends what route you want to go down overall. And if you're a content creator like myself, you might want to go down the video views route so you can get as many people as possible watching your content to build up your audience. So let's talk about what you can do. Another option is you can go down another site, which is the tools area, and you can actually create yourself an instant page. This is really good if you're a growth operator for another creator, because that means rather than directing them to a website or product, you can just collect some simple information, their name, email address, and phone number. Then you can follow up in your own time or with your own marketing campaign to get them on board. Like I said, this is much simpler than directing people to a website or anywhere else. They can stay on the TikTok app and just fill out some simple details. So if you're a growth operator or for yourself, you want to launch your own info products, this is a really good tool you can take advantage of. Let's talk about what you would do if you want to start your own campaign. For example, a video views campaign as a content creator. First things first, you need to set up your budget. You can choose to do a split test, which means you do multiple ads at once, and then TikTok basically chooses the one that's performing the best automatically. But for most people, they'll just want to have a budget themselves and see how well it performs for that budget. Then you can go through to the next part where you can name your actual ad in case you want to do it on repeat. And also it means that you can template as well. For example, you choose specific audience members or anything along those lines, demographics. You want to keep that template for when you set up an ad next time, so you don't have to do it all over again from scratch. You can also select some settings. For example, if you want the comments done for you, or turn off comments, or if you don't want people to download the video, or do you want them to download the video as well, that can be turned on and off depending on yourself and your business. Then you need to start choosing the demographics for your video. This is important because if your video doesn't target the right people, you aren't going to get the engagement or the stats you want to see from it. So with age-wise, avoid younger people. They don't have much money, disposable income to spend. But also, don't have to select super old people if it doesn't match your niche. So think about what you're trying to sell. Think about if it's a makeup product, for example, select females, not males. That only makes sense. Of course, some males would be interested in beauty products, but for the most part, you'd be looking at females as the better target audience to go for. Also, alongside that, you can select the audience interest. Like I mentioned previously, you want to target the people that match what you are actually selling. If you're selling sports equipment, sell to people that like sports already, because then the videos that will be shown, the ads will be shown to the right people that are more likely to buy what you're looking for. If you look in the top right corner, it's got available audience. It starts really large, and as you refine the details, it becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. You don't want it too small, so it can't target anyone, but you do want it to get a nice balance between just hitting everyone and hitting not enough people. You can also choose how long you want the ad to last for. This is your schedule, so you can start it on a particular day and end it on a particular day, and then your bid or your budget will be spread out evenly across those days. And of course, you can bid as well for your ad, and the higher the bid as well, it basically means you can maximize the performance of your advert in itself. So these are just a few settings you need to do for each video, and as I said before, you can template it as well to make it much easier. Then when you go through to the next page as well, you can actually choose the ad you want to make yourself. You can choose the format to it. You can upload a link as well, or a particular video if you've done it already, and show some display cards as well to showcase to your audience. So this is how easy it is to make an ad through TikTok. A lot of people think it's overly complicated, like Facebook ads or anything along those lines. TikTok make it super simple. They want to appeal to not just creators, but businesses as well. Also, you can search up top performing ads already on TikTok. This is a neat feature. So you can actually specify to what you're selling. For example, let's say you're an e-commerce, you're a dropshipper, you want to see what other dropshipping brands are doing. You can refine this, and then you'll start to see what other ads are performing on TikTok. Oh, this one's done well. What's happened here? Has it been a particular good hook? Was it this particular influencer they used? Was it this particular style? If you have a better idea of what videos are performing well, you can cater this towards your own videos. So this is a really neat feature, so you can actually refine your own videos to see what's doing well based on others as well. What you are doing in its entirety with this is you're using TikTok, which has got 1 billion active monthly users, to turn their audience into your audience, or a pocket of their audience. That's what it is. It's like tapping into a free market. Back in the day, right, you would go to a market to sell your goods. There'd be a market in London, in Istanbul, in Los Angeles, in New York, wherever in the world, there'd be a market. Market stalls go there and they sell their products to the market. Now it's the online market. You are your own vendor. You're either selling for yourself or selling for someone else. And you can go to TikTok, the open market, to pay for ads and get people to come onto your site or buy your product or anything along those lines. And even if your product has a £60 profit margin, if you just make 2 sales on a £100 budget, you're making profit. And over time, you can analyze your TikTok performances as well and get better. So you're using TikTok to get an audience to come to you and give you money. That's what it is overall, and that's the TikTok ads formula. is using this beautiful software, this beautiful app in TikTok that's got 1 billion active monthly users to make you some money as well. So don't just look at it from the Creator Awards program and TikTok Shop Affiliate program. Those are two great schemes to make money on TikTok, but you need to be looking from the macro picture. There's so many ways you can make money online in this world, and you can be using TikTok still to generate some revenue from their audience by bringing it over to your side. If you're new around here, I'd heavily recommend you subscribe down below, and importantly, hit the bell notification button so you stay up to date with all sorts of videos on my channel for making money online and making money through TikTok. And not just that, I recommend you check out the video right beside me, as it's a breakdown on how you can turn TikTok into a cash flowing business in 2024 to make money online. I'll see you there.